and turning silently. Okay, so when I tell you to, you're going to turn silently and slant the screen. Brandon, what was my direction?
Slant and see the screen.
And how are you supposed to do it?
Slanting.
It's okay. What's another S word I used, Frankie?
Silently.
Silently, absolutely no noise. So turn and track the screen, please. We're going to start with a video this morning. Really excited about this video. This is a video clip of a movie. You've probably seen this movie, although many of you have probably not seen this version of the movie. Many of you have probably seen Johnny Depp. Hold on. Oh, okay, well, we'll start with something else then. There we go. All right. A movie based on a book.
Hi.
I'd like a bar of chocolate, please.
Yeah, sure. What kind? A Slugworth Sizzler? Bonkers Scrumdiddlyumptious?
Whichever's the biggest.
Try one for Scrumdiddlyumptious. Now that all the tickets have been found, I don't have to hide them anymore. Hey, take it easy. You'll get a stomachache if you swallow it like that.
Bye.
Bye now.
I think I'll buy just one more. For my Grandpa Joe.
Sure. Why not try a regular Wonka bar this time?
Please.
Gamblers in Paraguay made up a phony ticket.
That means there's one golden ticket still floating around somewhere.
Can you imagine the nerve of that guy? Trying to fool the whole world?
Oh, he really wasn't kidding. One of the things the contest goes over. Wonderful. The next one.
Actually a book. I didn't know they turned books into movies. What a magical thing. Alright, so today I just want to show you that clip because I think it relates really well to what we're doing today. I put up my new advisory during the 8 weeks. Top reader, Larissa. In 7th place, we have Loretta. A whopping 685 pages per student for a total of 9,468 pages. Their top reader was Loretta. And we're in 6th place. Your limited edition Hunger Games $10 gift card to Barnes & Noble for those of you who read over 3,000 pages. They are, please stand up when I say your name, Roy Munoz. You want to figure out what's going on? The number of people standing up is getting smaller and smaller. Smaller. You figured it out, right? All right, here we go. See you boys in third place. They average 722 pages per student, with a total page count of 13,637 pages. Their top reader was actually Frank, but their top student reader, Edgar Fuentes. In second place, there are a lot of girls in this room shifting in their seats. Check this in. Eyes up here. I'll wait. In second place. Of 1,608 pages per student. I want to tell you something about this advisory. This advisory had almost every student turning in pages every single week. It wasn't that this class was reading, everybody was reading thousands of pages. It was that every week kids were turning in a couple of pages, even 50, 60, 100 pages, and those added up to a total of 23,639 pages. Great job. All right. Drum roll, please, for a winner. Oh, you're about to beat on the screen. Let's try it again. Drum roll. See you, girls. See you, girls average 1,871 pages per student, with a total page count of 25,106 pages. Their top reader, no surprise. This time, I'm going to be looking. I should be chocolate because I was last night. Thought I had some chocolate. So anyone to check your slant? I'm actually going to look for the 5 best slanters to come up here for a little chocolate experiment. Anna? Yeah, come on up, Anna. Reese? Isabel? Some guys. Frankie? Jesus? I'm looking for 2 teachers who have great slants as well. I have some extra chocolate bars here. Miss Frank? You're right, Miss Forsyth. Right. Everyone, check your slant. Eyes up here. This is a really exciting experiment. Just hold your chocolate bars. All right. On the count of 3. No, just stay right here. Right here. All right. On the count of 3, I want you to very carefully flip your candy bar over and open it. Go. What'd you get? All right. Everyone check your slant. Eyes up here. 829 pages per student, with a total page count of 130,840 pages. Where? What? I don't. What is it, Jayla?
It's the average that the other schools.
Yeah. GPR read 135,000 pages, but you want to know? Yeah.
Don't they have twice as many people as we do, though?
They do. They have twice as many students, and
Twice as many teachers?
oh, was that just the 6th graders? I should have just given them 6th graders. Huh. Actually, turns out GPR read 135,000 pages, but GPR not only did their battle of the books over Christmas break, we had so much time to read. I know. And not disrespectful. And they actually did theirs for 4 weeks longer. Which means we actually beat them. Right? Great job. So thank you so much for your hard work. I encourage you to keep reading. Okay? Just because Battle of the Books is over doesn't mean that you shouldn't be reading pages. You should be talking about books with your friends, with Miss Ford, with Miss Frank, with Mr. Boyce. She's quite a reader. Okay? So you should be having these conversations and to continue reading. Teachers, do you have any announcements?
Track me, please. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the first week of Spirit Week. I do want to say that it's kind of a test day to see if we can handle this responsibility of having a week of dress down and a week of fun themed days. Okay, so if pajamas, if all of these things become distractions today, you're going to hear an announcement from me by the end of the day that says, we're back in uniforms on Monday. So let's make sure we don't get distracted because we're really comfortable and we can go into class and still work hard today. On Monday, if you're coming to school, you need to be in your normal uniform. If you're going on the field trip, you need to come with the clothes that you're going to have for the field trip. You can be wearing them, or you can change into them if you want. And some of you might even consider bringing a change of clothes in case your clothes get wet in the snow or you get cold. Okay? Keep in mind, you need to have clothes for cold weather on Monday. All right? On Tuesday, we're back into Spirit Week again, and it's your favorite team day. So you can wear your jersey, your shirt of your favorite team, and then you can wear jeans or uniform bottoms for your pants and a pair of tennis shoes. We don't do slippers and stuff on that day. Okay? So it's basically a dress down day with your favorite team shirt or jersey. Other announcements? All eyes tracking Miss Forth.
I also wanted to remind you, in addition to your cold weather clothing, if you're going on the field trip Monday, a lunch. Pack yourself a lunch.
Yes. And sunscreen. Bring sunscreen. I'll bring some as backup just in case, but bring sunscreen. Mr. Sidley.
If you were one of the students that Mr. Devan or I gave a permission slip for the Circle of Greatness group, you have that signed, ready to turn in, just find me, and I will gladly accept it.
Miss Frank.
This is tying in with Battle of the Books, but because I was super impressed with just how much reading you all did over those 6 weeks, next Friday, right before we go into spring break, those of you that did a great job reading and turning things in, we're going to have a special surprise for you for the last 2 hours of the day. So if you were reading and turning pages in, you get to go. You are in.
Miss... Let's not do apologies. No. I'll save it. No announcements? We're done.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and dismiss OU and T. Mango.